Hey Libra, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of February 2023. Woo! For the readings this month, I will be using my pink tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Libra, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. All right, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm feeling very excited for your reading today, Libra. And usually when I get that energy in the reading, that is what is coming through in the cards that you need to know. Oops, that's a little crooked, but I'll fix it. Okay. All right, so we got a few cards showing up here, so we're going to go with that. All right, Ten of Pentacles. Now that's the card of collaborating. It looks like you're going to be working with a group of people and things are going to go well, okay? Especially as it relates to your money. If there's a group project or a partnership or something like that, it's going to go really, really well, okay? That's exciting because it looks like you're going to have some success and you're going to be very profitable, you know, with whatever this little group thing is here, this collaboration. Next up, Queen of Swords. Now that is the card of elimination, but the Queen of Swords, she graciously releases and removes what no longer serves her. Again, I think that's something we all need to do in order to make room for what we want, whether it be more money, more stuff, a bigger house, more opportunity, more time freedom. It's eliminating what is not necessary, okay? And when you're on the journey to financial independence, that becomes very, very important. Next up, we have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords, that's a card of feeling a little anxious about money, feeling some type of financial insecurity or sometimes financial anxiety about the money that you currently have. This is something that you have to do some inner work on, okay? This is something that you really need to go within and kind of reevaluate your beliefs about money and your finances and what is possible for you. We also have the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is a card of being proactive. It's literally putting yourself out there and taking the time to be seen, to connect with people, to network. All right, so I think that you're going to find a lot of answers for what it is that you need to know as it relates to your money, just by being more proactive on your own behalf. Okay, Libra. Next up, we do have the Seven of Wands. That's a communication card. I've been getting this card a lot, so I'm wondering if a lot of you are going to be doing some negotiations or having meetings or discussions with people, and you really need to make sure that everything gets documented, okay? Because there's going to be disagreements. People are going to bicker. There's going to be a lot of back and forth, but if you get everything documented, you're going to be okay, all right? So take notes, record the conversation, save the emails, whatever you need to do. Just make sure that you get everything documented when you have any type of conversation as it relates to your money or your wealth or your business, your job, whatever. Next up, we do have that Seven of Swords in the reverse. This means that there is karma being repaid. I think there was something, someone did something wrong towards you, Libra, and it looks like he or she will be getting the repercussions of that. Something was done wrong to you and it gets corrected. That's what that card means in the reverse, which is actually very, very good. So if somebody lied on you, somebody stole something from you, somebody did something dishonest or deceptive, whatever the case may be, that person gets exposed and they are dealt with, and the situation is handled, and you are no longer, quote, suffering as a result of that. Okay, so that's really, really good. I see that happening a lot with money situations. Money gets repaid, or you know, your name gets cleared, whatever the case may be. All right, so we got these two cards here, so we're going to go with those because they fell out. We've got this Nine of Wands. Now, I like that card in the reverse because it means that you're not feeling discouraged. As a matter of fact, you're feeling very hopeful and excited about your financial future. We also have the Star card. Now that can go a lot of different ways. The Star card is a card of physical vitality, wellness, healing, physical health, robust health. The other aspect of the Star card is you literally being the star of the show. You having all the attention, all the lights flowing towards you. Okay? So this is really, really good because depending on what you do for a living, that could definitely work out to your advantage. The other thing about the Star card is that it means that you attract the attention of the right people. The right people need to see you at the right time. Or I should say the right people do see you at the right time. We also have the Four of Wands. Now that's the card of stability. And because we're talking about money, financial stability. It's also the marriage card. Now, I've been getting this card a lot for the signs too. Again, I think because we are in February, that is the month of Valentine's Day. A lot of people get married on Valentine's Day. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get married or get engaged around this time. We also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That means pay attention to the budget because you are in a position to give. I don't talk about tithing a lot because I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it. But when I see this card in the reverse, that tells me that you may be in a position to donate or you may be in a position to give financially in some way. And if you feel called to do so, this card is saying, yes, go ahead and follow through with that because you're in a position to give. Now, of course, only give from your overflow and only give if you feel confident that what you're giving or what you're sowing is something that is something you believe in, something that you believe is going to either make the world a better place or maybe even help you, at some point in the future. We also have the Tower card in reverse. Now, the Tower card in reverse talks about the worst is over. And I don't see a lot of worse things happening for you here, Libra, but the hard part, the challenges are over and now you're in the rebuilding phase of your life or of your finances, right? You've kind of dealt with everything that you've needed to deal with, and now you are rebuilding or you are restructuring your finances to be better, bigger, bolder, stronger, more solid, whatever the case may be. Okay, so that's a really good card to see in the reverse because it means that you are now in the phase of building for growth. All right, Libra, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Whoa. For the month of February 2023. Now I got these cards down here, so we're gonna talk about those too. But let's start here with these. So you got that Five of Cups. That's you feeling maybe a little regretful. Was there something you walked away from, something you let go of? It also fell on this card of feeling encouraged. So I'm wondering, Libra, did you walk away from something and now you thought, oh, this is the perfect thing to do, and now you're having second thoughts? That's what this card is telling me. Again, if you're on the journey to financial success or any kind of success, you are going to have to walk away from some things. And I think we talked about that you have to make room for what it is you want. And sometimes that's not easy, leaving people or situations behind, but ultimately what is for your long-term good. We also have the Ten of Cups. That's a great card to see. Doesn't matter if it's upright or reversed. This is one of the most positive cards in the deck. You're going to be celebrating. This card also tells me that you're doing the right thing. So if you were having second thoughts about letting go of something, especially financial or money, work, business related, the Ten of Cups says that you are making the right choice. You are doing the right thing. You're doing the best you can right now. Now, the Fool card is a card of going on a new journey or a new adventure, starting something new. But when it shows up in the reverse, that means that you may not have all the answers and you may still feel a little, naive about the whole thing, but you're willing to take the risk anyway. We also have the Lovers card in the reverse. That's a divine separation. Again, This is something where it's not an ugly, nasty, hurtful situation. It's just you going in a different direction. Sometimes relationships do dissolve in the pursuit of success. And it's not always fun, not always easy, but sometimes it's just something that has to happen. Now, we also have the Ace of Wands. That's a fun card because that's the card of cash flow. I wouldn't be surprised if you get an influx of money in the second half of February. All right, Libra, the other thing about the Ace of Wands is it talks about growth and progress. So while you may feel a little unsure about some decisions you've recently made, understand that you're doing what's right, okay? And this card is confirmation of that. Finally, we have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant means that you're doing things your own way, going against the grain, not following the rules, and really thinking outside the box. And like I said, and I've said it before, sometimes that's exactly what you need in order to be successful. Now, we also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card about something being discontinued. This is really, really good because I get the feeling it's going to be a bill or something like that. Again, a lot of the signs are getting that card. Now, we also have the Four of Swords here in the reverse, and this is just like the Hermit card in the reverse. This means that you have to be proactive and you have to show up for yourself. It means literally putting yourself out there so you can kind of make the connections, meet the people you need to meet, and really kind of advance yourself, you know, in your own way. This is definitely going to help your career, and it's going to provide more opportunity for you to make more money. Again, we've got the Six of Pentacles. This is the card of being generous. We talked about that here. This card just kind of confirms it. This is the card of generosity. This is the card of giving. Again, giving from your overflow. You're definitely in a position because you have more than you need at this time, Libra. So you are in a position to give. And it doesn't only have to be money. It could be time. It could be resources, information, attention. Okay, so this is definitely going to pay off for you in a big way. We also have that Temperance card in the reverse. Now that means things are going to be a little out of balance. But I don't want you to worry about this because sometimes when you're in the rebuilding phase of something, Libra, things will be out of balance temporarily. And that's what I'm getting because the next card I see is the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a great card. This is an investing card, but it also means success at a business venture or in a new job. It means that you're definitely doing something that's profitable. For those of you who feel comfortable doing so, the end of February may be a good time for you to invest in something that you fully understand and feel comfortable with. The other thing about the Ace of Pentacles is that, like I said, it talks about profitability. So if you are starting a new business or a new job or you're launching like a new product or something like that, it's definitely going to be something that turns out really, really profitable for you. So that's really exciting. So Libra, you've got a lot of highlights here throughout the month of February. You know, you've got some partnerships, you've got some connections showing up. You're in a position to give, which is always a good feeling. I think that's really scoring some really good karma points. You know, and you're also got some moments of where you have cash flow and profitability coming your way. So Libra, February is going to be good. That's all I have to say. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Oh, this is an interesting card. I've never gotten this one. This says Irene. Is that how you pronounce that name? This one says peace, and I hope it's focusing. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Wow, that is very powerful. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We will definitely do it all again next month.